Are you old enough?
Are you 7?
You're so short.
I am short. Even though I was a tall toddler, I just stopped growing as fast, and it all went downhill from there. Wait a sec, side tangent. Downhill is usually good because it's less work than uphill. Like, the downhill activities are fun and easy, but the uphill ones are like so much harder and you know what? Never mind. First impressions. When people first meet me, they automatically assume I'm at least like 2 years younger than I actually am. And for a kid or teen, that was a lot. Everyone meeting me would say,
You're older than me? Wow, you're so short. You're so cute. Don't you think, guys? Hey, everyone. Little emoji girl is so short. Yeah, you're so
what? Your insert age. You look so young. Yeah. They'd all be staring at me like I was an exhibit or something. And on the inside, I was furious. When I was 11, this happened. Are you 7? What?
I thought that I've been hurt before.
No, I'm 11. Do I really look that young?
I can't believe it.
He thought I was 7. It hurts. If there was someone who was also short for their age, instant friend. And when someone is slightly older than me, but shorter, oh, I ooze into this evil grin. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, yeah, so a lot of people assume I'm younger than I actually am because there are other young people around and because of my height. I remember I was in grade 5 doing tap dance with a bunch of 3rd graders and everyone assumed I was in grade 3. Oh, what a tragedy. Until I told them how old I actually was at the end of the year.
What? But you're so short.
At least they thought I was cool because I was older than them. When I had just finished grade 6, and yes, I was still very short, I volunteered to do a camp and be a group leader. That means I followed a bunch of 2nd and 3rd graders around. But they thought I was one of them.
Excuse me?
I thought, I am over triple your grade, 2nd graders. But it doesn't end there. There was this activity where us leaders would help kids cut some boxes with knives. So this other girl, we'll call her Catherine, was helping with cutting boxes. Nothing against her, she's really nice. I was older than her, but she was probably a head taller than me. I was up to her shoulders, no exaggeration. So this group of kids had gone to Catherine to get some boxes cut. But now she was busy helping others. So I was like, hey, need help cutting more boxes?
Are you old enough? Can we trust you with a knife? Maybe we should just wait until Catherine is done.
Well, I'm older than Catherine, and if you can trust her, you can trust me, right? Wait, what? Yeah, while I was talking, they went to another person for knife help. I was old enough, but my stupid height. I was infuriated that they would make such decisions purely based on my physical appearance. These kids, who I'm sure had such good intentions, really hurt my 6th grade ego. But I guess I didn't really trust myself with a knife back then, so it all worked out. Pictures. With professional pictures, I always tried to look taller. You know when you do that thing where you tiptoe just a little bit so from a view it's not very visible? Well, I tried that, but, well, with class photos, it's pretty hard because I'm always sitting in the front row on the bench. One time I tried to look taller by sitting in the air above the bench instead of on it. I was holding that position and it was super uncomfortable. Like, imagine wall sitting without a wall. And it took so long for the camera person to set up. Every time I thought, oh, maybe I could sit down a bit to, get some rest. The camera guy was about to take the picture right there. But of course, there were more technical difficulties. and it felt like an eternity of me struggling, but also having to smile for the photo. Finally, he took the picture, but then after looking at the picture, he just kept going, taking more and more pics, which means more time for me to struggle just to look taller. I bet if you looked back on the photo, you would see the struggle on my face. But now I've grown a tiny bit, and for my 7th grade class photo, I just barely made it into the 2nd row! I was in a split class with people younger than me, but still, this is a huge accomplishment. Also, with that photo with the whole school, I am behind so many classes that I don't just tippy-toe a little bit. I tippy-toe as high as I can possibly tippy-toe.
Not that high, but still, every bit counts.
I do it because there are so many feet in front of me, so you can't possibly see my tippy-toeing feet, and the people in front of me are usually taller than me, even though I'm a whole grade older than them, or multiple grades older than them. This is me during the photo and after the photo. Rides. You know those rides where you have to be a certain height to ride? I would do that slight tippy-toe thing just to be tall enough to go on the ride. Thanks for showing me, Mom. But the operators would always have to double check just to make sure I was tall enough, even though I had already been on the ride multiple times. Reaching stuff. I parkoured to reach the simplest things like plates. Although I did find it annoying to do every time, I thought I was being smart. But then we got nicer stuff which I shouldn't parkour on, so I had to ask people. But I felt so bad because they got annoyed at me sometimes because I just kept on asking. Even though people don't always take you seriously or tease you more because you're short, I've learned to accept it. There are many advantages to being short, like being good at hide and seek, or being able to squeeze in through small entrances. Plus, we have no control over our height. So it's best to move on to better things, like focusing on our talents. So instead of being known as the short one, you could be known as the one who is good at blank. You might be known as the short one who is good at blank, but still, it's a step up from just the short one. But yeah, for you other short people, you're not alone. And for you tall people, come here, you looking! Hey, what's up? Let me know if y'all like this kind of paper style video or if you prefer the speed art animation style video. Anyways, click this video next to see more experiences from me, and see ya!